State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Martin. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Quick pass to the flat for the receiver. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Just underway. fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Split backfield here. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Took contact on the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this offense the football back?
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. To the air, it's Mayava. Pulls it in, it's Tracy.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. Keeps it on a design run. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Loose. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after be scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Penn State. Will stroll into the end zone.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, and picking up the first down.
And the Trojans keep the football on the move. Dropping back, it's Mayava. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Trojans. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble to his left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
But I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught, completion. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Hunt over the middle. It's Matthews. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. The mark football right there. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking downfield. It's Mayava. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Tracy. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Mayava. Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring run and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. That's caught. It's Reynolds. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, that pass rusher got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Trying to find some room. It's Martin. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, USC. They battled all the way back to take the lead. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Coleman. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. On the move now. Grab near the sticks. It's Reynolds. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, the running back just didn't look comfortable on the angle route there. That could have been a nice pickup, but you have to think the lack of pass-catching reps makes a difference.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And 6 more points to the total. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. He's going to take off here. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Contact as he let the ball go. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Moves out of the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He made the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
QB keeper all the way. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made. Room to run here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Using his legs here. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Fafita. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Lee.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Tracy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook